going on, everybody? Today we're going to be restoring this rare 1980 Boston Celtics blazer. I have no doubt in my mind that these belong to an old player of the Celtics. On the inside, these are a size 16. Who knows, they might have belonged to Larry Bird. These are from 1980, his rookie year, and before he signed with Converse. The original owner of these wants me to restore these, but he doesn't have the full pair. On the back, you can see that it says Stuff. I did a lot of research, and all I could find was an old shirt of the Boston Celtics where it said Green Stuff. So maybe the left shoe said green. Who knows though? We're only gonna be focusing on this one shoe to bring it back to its original glory. So without further ado, let's get it started. For today's cleaning, we're gonna be using Rejuvenator's Essential Shoe Cleaning Kit. First things first, we're gonna take out our laces and then go straight to using the compressor to blow off all the surface dust. Air compressor did a great job. The shoe went from tan to green. Next step, let's put our shoe trees inside the shoe to help reshape the sneaker. These are a 16. Luckily, we do have these extra large shoe tree bars. We're gonna swap them out real quick so they can fit these bigger size shoes. All prepped, ready to go. For these older shoes, I like to start with the soles instead of the uppers first. Just because there's a lot of built-up grime, I like to get rid of the hard part first. We're gonna be using our stip bristle brush for this part, but first, let's grab our solution and squirt 2 squirts inside our bowl of water. Good to go using the stip bristle brush. I did a great job getting all that grime off the soles and toe cap. I scrubbed so hard to the point I had to get my sweater off because I was sweating. I also got a fresh clean mat and some fresh water and solution. Let's focus on the uppers now. The next brush we're going to be using is our soft bristle brush so we can start breaking down the grime on the uppers and insides. Good to go with the soft bristle brush. It did a great job bringing back the green on the canvas. One thing that I noticed was before I wet the shoe, the side panel on both sides actually, it was really crushed. It was almost collapsing. Now that the shoe is wet though, I'm pulling on it to kind of reshape the sneaker. Once it's fully dried, I'm gonna grab the steamer and complete that process. The next step we're gonna do is grab our medium bristle brush and just focus on the leather. So you can see right here in the swoosh, there's a big scuff. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get that off. We're gonna be focusing right now on these swooshes on the back panel. Off camera, before I let the shoe fully dry, I'm gonna sit here for 15 minutes and pull on the upper until it's as flat as possible to give it a nice reshape. But before I do that, we gotta focus on the shoelace. Basically what I'm gonna do is let the shoelace sit in water and solution for a good 3 hours or so, let it marinate, break down all the grime and dirt. Once they're done, we'll give them a good scrub, put them in the washing machine to fully wash out all the grime and dirt, then we'll come back and move on to the next step. Shoes are fully dried. The Essential Shoe Cleaning Kit did a great job removing all the grime from the soles and the uppers. The uppers also took on a better shape now that they're fully dried. On both sides, there's some nasty scuffs that did not come off during the cleaning process. For this, we're gonna try to use some alcohol wipes. If that doesn't work, we'll try using some acetone and cotton balls. I'll try it in a small spot first because this stuff can damage the material. So the alcohol by itself isn't really working. We're gonna try putting some acetone on it, test it in a small spot, hopefully that works. Acetone did a great job removing the scuffs off the vinyl swooshes. It did not remove any of the paint because it's not painted. I also went over the back and removed some of the tiny scuffs. All the leather and vinyl looks great. Now we're on to the rubber. There's a lot of yellowing going on, so for this we'll be using our Rejuvenator Soul Revive, plastic wrap, and the Vick 2000. We'll apply a nice and even coat on one side. After a couple hours, we'll switch it to the other. We'll do the soles as well. Once it's in there, it should also help whiten up these tongues. Got the shoe out of the Vick 2000. The white rubber looks so much better. We got it back to its original tint. Same thing with the white vinyl swooshes, the leather on the inside, and these tongues. Real quick though, we're gonna grab some Rejuvenator sneaker wipes and wipe off all the old Sole Revive that's dried up all over the rubber sole. Last step we gotta do is finish reshaping the sneaker. It's not as bad as it was in the beginning. I wanna get it as straight and flat as possible. So I'm gonna grab one of my last, put it inside the shoe. Then I'm gonna grab a shoelace, tie it up here to give it the form that I want. After that, I'm gonna grab a steamer, go over it a few times. Hopefully that gives it the shape that I want. Steaming is complete. I can already tell it has a better shape overall. I'm gonna let the last and the shoelace sit for a little bit longer while it fully dries. Next step, I'm gonna grab an X-Acto knife and some scissors. On the inside white vinyl swoosh, there's a lot of loose threads hanging around. For this, we're gonna be using an X-Acto knife to chop them all off. While I'm at it, I'm also gonna grab some scissors and chop off all the loose threads all around the shoe. On to the last step before we lace the shoe up, we gotta take care of the shoelace. We already cleaned them up using some solution and detergent. It did a great job. I also put them in the washing machine and in the Vick 2000 for a good 2 days, and we got them back to his clean, brand new white results. Real quick, before we lace them up, I'm gonna iron them to get them nice and flat. Got the laces nice and flat. That's a nice touch for whenever you wash your laces. Now let's lace them up. Alright guys, that is going to bring us to an end on this restoration and cleaning of the player exclusive Boston Celtics blazer from 1980. Overall, this process was pretty straightforward. We gave the shoe a good proper deep clean inside and out using our essential shoe cleaning kit. I sat there for a long time getting every little piece of grime off the sole. Same thing with the upper. I wanted to get the green back to its original vibrant tone. Originally, that part was tan, but after a good scrub, we got it back to its original green tone. After that, we applied some Sole Revive to the rubber sole and we put them in the Vick 2000. The UV rays did a great job removing the yellowing from the rubber soles, the toe cap, same thing with the vinyl swooshes, the leather, and these laces. And lastly, with the combination of the cleaning, the shoe tree, and the steamer, we were able to get the shoe back to its original shape, specifically on both side panels. Overall, this project was really easy and straightforward. You could do all this stuff at home with a steam iron, some UV rays, and our cleaning products. You can find all our products at rejuvenator.com. Use my promo code down below to save some money. This is Vick Almighty. I'll catch you guys next Monday. See you guys.